what type of training should come from corporate versus the field leaders, the diamonds, the upline, whatever you want to call it in your organization?
Okay. Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, some associates and leaders have put together training that is very, very effective and very, very good. These are field leaders. And it's a great thing when a new associate comes into an organization that has already put together, great training. And then the company's role is that there are lots of associates that come in to organizations where maybe the training is a little bit, I don't want to use the word weak, but it's not as strong as some of the other more established organizations. And so they need training too, and so the company can come in and kind of backfill, if you will, with some training in the starter kit. Generally there should be some training, some basic ideas in terms of how to do network marketing and what are some things that a new person should learn. And so you've got the company coming in with some basic training, and then you've got the leaders out in the field really doing the most of the work in regards to the training, because they're in the field, in the trenches. They know their area, they know their culture, they know the nuances of this business, and so they're the best ones prepared to really do the hands-on training. And one thing about training too is that there's part of it is personal development, okay, and that's one of the great things about network marketing, is that there's a lot of personal development, and also is that skill training is a person learning to do a personal story in let's say less than 2 minutes, if that's kind of the culture of your company, or somebody learning how to do an invitation where they're actually learning how to do that, or somebody learning how to do a presentation. And so all of that skill training is really important, because that'll help an associate become more effective, learning about their products, learning about the technology, learning how to sign somebody up using their mobile app or online. And so all of those things are components of the training that really needs to take place for an associate to really have a nice opportunity to start earning income quite quickly, because they've been able to go through the training and learn the steps on how to do the business.
Okay, and that's great. And you gave me an idea there. And excuse me, I am going to have to figure out how to get my next book inside the training kit of the starter kits of a couple of these companies to jumpstart that training there.